So fortunately, I am sitting here with Tom Hoffmeister and Chad Warden. And in the conversation that Tom and I had in one of the recent summits, we were talking about the importance of video, and you know that we do a lot of video. And just could you share kind of what you were saying then about about how that's taken the sales process way down, and then what people are looking at? Because there's always this argument between over polished and produced in video versus kind of raw good footage, and I know there's a balance in there. What have you found in that?
We're looking for that sweet spot of it being professional enough that it's watchable, and then it moves fast enough that it keeps your attention, but too much polish makes it look like a TV commercial. Mm-hmm. They wanna see your personality. They want to see your flaws. Like sometimes I stutter, and they want to see me stutter because it's those built-in those imperfections are how they're trying to connect. And we started to discover that sometimes I would meet a person, and what used to take 3 lunches to create a relationship, we'd sit down and have a lunch, and it was like we were best buddies, and it was like they trusted me, and we're ready to do business. And and I'm like, why is business happening so fast? And to discover that they had been watching our videos all these times, and they're like, well, I already understand you, and I already know you, and I already trust you, and you're like, oh, that's unbelievable, because if you can do one video and it's a perfected version of a video, you're actually now multiplied yourself, and the hours of relationship building that happen as a result of 30 minutes of the right video is just this multiplier we were never used to in the cycle.
So that cycle went from this big, long process of meeting and re-meeting and getting to know each other to them walking in the door, knowing you, or feeling like they knew you. I can attest for that. That's exactly what's happened to us. Can't tell you how many times I'd walk to someone's front door and they'd throw the door open and say, I feel like I already know you, come on in. They knew everything about me.
So how does Chad feel hearing this story?
It's going to help me make more videos.
Yeah.
So
Chad's working toward that now, understanding the power of the video.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was a little quiet there, but...
And the realness, Chad, we were doing this, 15 years ago, just in the early stages experimenting, and I was working on things that were very polished, and it happened that we were creating a lot of bloopers. And it was in the early days on the computer when you could look at what are people looking at on my website, and what are they doing. And we discovered that my polished 1-minute video was being watched, and the bloopers that we just stuck on the end, 85% of all people who went and looked at our videos were watching our bloopers and not our polished work. That blew me away, because that to them was what was real, and it was funny, and it was crazy.
But it also still connects. I mean, that's the ultimate is to create that connection, and that's what it was doing.
Exactly.
Even if it was the outtake stuff that you'd rather people not see,
well,
that's what we want to see.
Just this week, we did a video of a piece of property with a drone, and I've been learning to fly the drone, and I crashed it. And doggone it, if they didn't put the crash at the end of the video, and they made fun of me, and they're like, "What's Tom's temperament?" And they showed me duct taping it back together the way it went again. And
it sounds kind of familiar.
I was gonna say.
He saw my first drone. It was taped back together, layers of trying to keep it to run.
I saw the first video where it crashed into the field and you were looking for it.
So they left it all in the tape.
That's perfect.
And as stupid as it sounds, when people call and go, cool video, love the crash.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all talking about the part that we spent hours producing something, and they still talk about the part that was the mistake.
The unexpected part.
Yeah. The personality. How mad did Tom get when the drone? I cracked it up. But that's what they're watching is, what's the temperament? Did you fix it? And, well, I guess they did. They just, life goes on.
You don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It was a long learning curve for us, though, to understand those sweet spots in those cycles.
Well, and again, this is, now you're selling a completely different product than me, but it's exactly the same process, because we're all human beings doing business with human beings.
It sounds like a duplicate story.
Doesn't it?
It sounds like you guys could
we could just switch.
You could just do audio of the story about the drone, and then just put your picture in front of the thing, and
it would still be the same.
And it really all it is connected.
It's just it's a deeper level connection because humor and that realness connects us a lot deeper than the surface expected hello my name is.
Right.
And that's really what we're looking for when we build relationships is that step below the surface. The video gets you there really, really quick.
Yep.
So this is Chad's first summit. Tell me, or the people who might watch this video, what is a summit? What do we do here?
Tom, tell us what a summit is.
Yeah.
Throw you under the bus.
I invited a couple friends, and I told them it's kind of hard to explain because the speakers are really. What's cool about the speakers that we have at the summit is they're truth tellers. They don't just talk about be happy. They don't just cheerlead. They kind of tell you, I had this experience in business, and let me tell you why you shouldn't do this and why you should do this, and you start to discover all those little hidden padlocks and those hidden secrets. And I find myself with a notepad taking notes. I tell them, you better get ready. You're going to drink through a fire hose because they hit you hard, they hit you fast, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of learning.
That was well said. Al, you tell me your
I
take.
don't know that I have any more to say than that. What I really enjoy about it myself is the fact that it's people in the audience up on stage speaking. So it's not just a bunch of hired out speakers that just come in and present their material. It's real people getting up there discussing what they're doing every day. And I think that's what makes it tremendously unique. Is you don't just have a paid hired gun speaker that comes in, gets paid and leaves out the back door. Instead it's the guy that's sitting next to you is the next speaker up, and you never know it until he's up there, and then you get the opportunity to sit and talk with him after he comes back. So again, that's another one of those neat pieces that we just don't see in most conferences.
So Chad, what did you hear about the summit and why did you decide to come?
Well, what made me interested is all the stories that you guys tell at our back home Tuesday summit meeting. So you guys have talked about it. You guys probably spent 5 minutes a meeting talking about it, whether you meant to or not. Something comes up.
Or someone in it, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are sharing a story about somebody having the fireworks police come over or something or other, and helping us learn more about business.
That's a secret. There's things that can't leave the summit just so.
Oh, okay.
He didn't put a name to it. He didn't go, there was this guy
It's
that
Fred,
told
it's
a
Fred
story.
over there,
Yeah,
isn't
Fred.
that
The guy in the purple shirt over there.
So I wanted to come and check it out, and then so I'm already getting my money's worth out of my first couple of stories out of the.
Oh, you'll get your money.
Yeah, we'll make sure
Yeah, that's
So, yeah, so